You're watching Phantoms Youth Hockey only on Nick's Hockey Broadcast.
All right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think they should give the one on the second year.
Okay.
Thank you for organizing. It's fine. It's bittersweet. It's bittersweet.
That's the greatest goalie mask I've ever seen.
You're watching Phantoms Youth Hockey only on Nick's Hockey Broadcast. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Steel Ice Center, where tonight and senior night, Phantoms Youth 18AA will take on the Igloo Jaguars. A big celebration for the seniors tonight here for Phantoms Youth. For the 18AA team, the seniors for them are as follows: Ryan Hathaway, Nathan Hengerer, Aiden Hall, Darren Freeman, William Shaw, Tyler Adams, Connor Murphy, Nicholas Shook, Thomas Pyra Pavel, Timothy Alexander, Nolan Sargent, Christopher Nuziata, and Noah Connor. And now for tonight's starting goaltenders. In net for the Jaguars is number 93, Eric Rittenhouse. In 22 games, goals against average 4.28 and a save percentage of .873. And in net, once again for the Phantoms, is number 39, the senior in goal, Noah Connor. In 19 games, his goals against average of 2.04. The Phantoms wearing their alternate black uniforms at home. First time they're wearing the black uniforms on Nick's Hockey Broadcast. They seemingly wear these quite a lot on the road, but they'll be wearing these home today. The Phantoms have 20 wins, 18 losses in regulation, no losses in overtime/shootouts. They are currently on a 2-game losing streak, and they're hoping to end that losing streak tonight. And the Jaguars, 4-33-0. They are currently on a 13-game losing streak. They're trying to end that here, as now the puck is dropped, and we are underway in senior night. It's the Phantoms and the Jaguars. Here comes Nathan Hengerer, the alternate captain, gets a shot, save made by Rittenhouse, as now the Phantoms take it back towards the point. Pyra Pavel, his shot that goes wide. The Thomas Pyra Pavel, current member of the Bethlehem Area School District in the LVSHL, with that shot on net there. Pyra Pavel again off the stick of Nathan Hengerer, goes all the way down as Rittenhouse tried to clear it past the line and got to center near Esposito. Cleared back in by Shaw. Shaw in the corner as Shannon from the Jaguars right near ran into Esposito as that shot goes off the twig there of Rittenhouse. Back to the corner goes there for Angelo's pass, intercepted there by Shaw. As now Henry Long will take his time to bring it past the blue line, but it's cleared back in. Now the Jaguars will clear right into the zone for the first time today. It's shot all the way down there into the Phantoms end. They'll try to escape on defense. They'll try to bring it back past the line. There was Shaw as he waits behind his net for some passing options off the boards to Henry Long. Couldn't maintain possession as Farrell nearly thought he was going to get a shot on net. It was more of a clearing play. Phantoms trying to scoop it back out. They're trying to move with numbers. And now here comes Shaw. Shaw on a 1-on-2. Shaw to the walk right and trying to get by. Scores! Shaw, and it's 1-0. Less than 2 minutes in. William Shaw, his 8th goal of the season, and it's 1-0 in favor of the Phantoms. This tie-up is gathered up by the Jaguars 84, whose name is unfortunately not on the roster sheet today, so his name will just be called 84 for this game. Apologies for that. As meanwhile, the Phantoms will try to move with numbers. They'll try to move with speed there. It's Hall to Darren Freeman. Freeman, a shot save made by Rittenhouse as he covers up. 15-12 to go in the first. Shots on goal, 4-0 in favor of the Phantoms as they lead 1-0. Hall won the face-off as Shannon Shannon will try to clear one all the way down to the other side of the ice, and this will be an icing against the Jags. Tyler Glenn trying to get right in front of the net. Save made by Rittenhouse as the rebound goes off a Jaguar stick back towards the right side as the Phantoms are unable to keep it under the blue line. It goes all the way back down. And now the Jaguars trying to set one up in front towards the net of Noah Connor. Did not go, as now a check is made there by Darren Freeman. It's stuck behind the net there of Connor. And Nello was briefly touching the puck. It goes to Esposito as well as Shannon. As Christopher Nunziata, member of the Central Catholic Saints and the captain of the Saints, trying to get it out past center ice, but the Jaguars will take it right back on their counter-attack. A line change made by the Phantoms as a shot, and that goes wide of Noah Connor. Esposito around from behind the net there goes now towards Nello. He'll go after the puck and scooped away by Ferguson. Ferguson, a shot goes wide of Rittenhouse. Trying to go glove side as it goes right to the net again of Rittenhouse. Bounces back towards Ryan Hathaway. Gets checked away as the Phantoms keep it in. A shot goes right towards Rittenhouse and deflects out of play. Ferguson now going to get a shot from Ashton Lesher that goes wide. Hathaway trying to flip one right across the Rittenhouse. A shot there by the captain, Brandon Pachenka, was going wide. Hathaway back in front again as the Jaguars survive that. Farrell will backhand it down to center ice. The Phantoms, a lot of dangerous chances, and they are up 1-0 early on senior night. Cleared back the other way as they'll try to get a shot on that. Nearly goes on towards the pads there of Noah Connor. That was Ryan Edwards that got the chance there for the Jaguars. He's on the ice right now, 95 with the green numbers on his back. Nolan Sargent, current member of the Southern Lehigh Spartans, gives it to Ashton Lesher as the Jaguars keep it onto the line for now, but the Phantoms will not rush the other way. They'll try to burst a little bit with speed as Lesher got checked as he clears the puck into the zone. Tyler Adams, one of a lot of seniors out here tonight for the Phantoms on the ice here. As this pass goes in front towards Adams once again, couldn't maintain possession as this will be an offside call here. Puck now controlled by Nicholas Schock. Makes the pass, goes to Nunziata, but it goes off the paddle stick there of Rittenhouse. Turning away there was Murphy, who gets decked hard there by Pretino. Good check play right in front of us as we continue the play on. Now it's Murphy back up on his feet, who got stopped there in front near the left corner. Hangerer has the puck around there from Rao. Hangerer, shot trickles wide off the net of Rittenhouse, and Murphy gets it back again. He nearly runs it to Bertino once again. He actually slightly does. Not a big check like the first time, as Bertino now is nearly checked there. Actually, he was checked by Murphy, but he did not go down. It was nowhere near as heavy as the first hit we saw moments ago. Nicholas Shook will now get it in front there for Long. Long brings it over the line from Shannon as he lost control. Gets it back, however, as Shaw has it back towards the Zamboni door corner. Shaw centering pass. They couldn't get it to Alexander to pull the trigger as Nicholas Shock couldn't keep it past the line. Shock will now backhand it as it goes over the linesman. He had to duck for cover, and it did not touch him. Now it's Esposito going after it there for the Jaguars. Couldn't get there in time. Nicholas Shock that pass goes off a Jaguars stick along its way. They went off the stick of Anello as Sargent went down. He has got a lot of snow on the back end of his equipment as a Peoples gets a shot that goes the wide of the blocker side of Noah Connor. The pass nearly goes in front towards the slot of the Phantoms' end. This puck is swept up into the air. Gravity brings it down, and it's Alexander. Glove save, Rittenhouse. As this puck nearly goes into the Jags bench, but stays in bounds. Shaw couldn't hold on to it, cleared back over the line as the Jags will get at least one fresh leg onto the ice. It's Shannon, 35, for Igloo. Peoples try to hit the pass right around there from Farrell. Phantoms on the line change, so the Jags have some room here as they get a shot. Nice save made by Connor on the high shoulder stop there. Round will kick one to his skate, but he couldn't get to his stick blade. Christopher Nunziata rails it around towards the point as the Jaguars get another shot on net that goes wide of Connor once again. There's a loose glove kneeling behind the net. Hard to see whose glove exactly that is at this time. It was the glove of Ashton Leisure, who now gets his glove back on his hand. As meanwhile, the Phantoms bring it back there. It's Tyler Glenn. Dekes around. As making a centering pass for a shot that goes wide there from Hall. Hall will backpedal behind himself. Back it goes to Tyler Glenn. To Darren Freeman off the stick there in front there of Marzo. And now here comes Edwards. Edwards on the right side. He's got some help on the wing. Edwards, left wing pass across for a shot. Nice save made by Connor. I believe he got a piece of it. But regardless, it stays out of the net. Just sailed back towards center ice. 84's pass towards the window of Bertetto will go after it, and now he has the puck. Bertetto will try to get nicely by across the goal crease there as Tyler Glenn will get the outlet pass to Darren Freeman. It's a 2-on-5. Freeman, his stick was up high as Tyler Glenn couldn't maintain possession. Owen Ferguson has it now. Ferguson, as Glenn is checked there by McGuire. Peoples has it on defense. Peoples all the way down. This will be an icing against the visiting Igloo Jaguars. Shots on net 7-4 in favor of the Phantoms as they lead 1-0. Off the tie, Phantoms will try to come up with it. Try to walk right towards the net there. A pass was made by Ferguson and goes to Brandon Pachenko. Here's Pyre Pavel, a shot that flex off the stick of Pachenko and wide. Back in front there towards the captain. Nicholas Shuck, a shot! See me on the right pad of Rittenhouse. And Nello's pass towards center ice, picked up by Nicholas Shuck off the stick of Hathaway, as the Phantoms will have to get the puck all the way back in their own end. The offense continues to ring like a bell as the Phantoms are beginning a lot of dangerous chances. That shot's blocked down by a Phantom, but that appeared to be Brandon Pachenko as he flips the puck into the air. It does not go to center ice as we get it offsides. Ashton Leser tried to get a pass on the wing to Connor Murphy. Couldn't come up with it as Murphy will have to go after it in the corner there. He checks down a Jaguar there. He checks down a Jaguar right in front of him near the Zamboni door. That was William McGuire. Esposito tried to kick it free and out as Igloo gets it back to center ice once again. Adams over the line he goes. As Rittenhouse will backhand it towards Farrell. Phantoms keep it in the zone, however, for now. As Peoples picked up there by Murphy. He gets run into by Anetto and Peoples. This bouncing knuckle puck will roll all the way down towards the left side, towards Tyler Adams. And now Sargent will shoot one, and it will go over the glass and out of play. Thomas Pyre Pavel on defense off the stick there of Shannon as it goes behind the goal there of Rittenhouse. Round, touched there by Long. We have a big crowd here at Steel Ice Center today as it is senior night at Steel Ice Center for Phantoms Youth 18AA. Phantoms Youth 16AA Orange won their game right before this game as this goes out of play. The Phantoms won that game 3-2 over the Jaguars about one hour ago. Now it's picked up there by Pyre Pavel as his shot was blocked by a Jaguar stick to try to get it back in front there for Alexander. Save made by Rittenhouse as the rebound was checked out of his reach as Igloo clears it out of the zone, but we'll see how much longer they can keep it out. Probably not for much longer, seeing that the Phantoms are about to bring it right back in. As this is cleared all the way back down, goes off of Connor, so it will not be icing. Line change for the visitors. And now here comes Hall. Hall on the left side has a passing option, takes a shot on net, and Rittenhouse got a piece of it with the right pillow pad, kept on the line now. It's a shot by Lesser, and it's swallowed up by Rittenhouse as it goes right into his chest and his glove. Off the tie it, Phantoms win it. Glenn fanned on the shot as Marzo will make the pass on the left side to Farrell. Farrell will clear it as he'll dump it right all the way down to the corner. Anthony Farrell is tied for the most points on the Jaguars with 18 points in 36 games. He's tied at first place for that. He's had a good season. Darren Freeman bursting with speed. Phantoms are trying to move on numbers. Freeman passes front there for Glenn. He still holds on. Centering pass. They couldn't get a shot on net. As meanwhile, Edwards will try to clear it, but Nicholas Shuck made a nice play to keep it into the zone for now. Peoples is checked by Glenn Nearly taken by Freeman. Got it back to Glenn. Glenn will still wait. Backhand shot goes wide. We will have a penalty, it appears. We will. Darren Freeman in the box of shame. And the Jaguars will go on the power play. So the Jaguars will go on the power play as they're down 1-0. 5:01 and counting to go in the first period in senior night. Cleared down shorthanded. It's Hathaway in a 1-on-2. He gets checked there by McGuire. Route on defense. Got it back towards McGuire on the right side of the defenseman. Centering pass goes over the line. It was Esposito off the stick of Ferguson. Phantoms cleared out of the zone. And this will be an icing. Jaguars trying to gain control. Nolan Sargent off the boards near the Phantoms bench stays in play. McGuire brings it back over the line. He'll chase. As now Ashton Leisure gets hit there by McGuire. It's still stuck towards the corner. The Jaguars trying to set up here with 1:16 and counting to go on their man advantage. Rowd will try to pass in front from the angle, but nobody there to tip it home. And now Ferguson will bring it the other way. The Phantoms trying to move on in short-handed, and they will. Hathaway has a defender around him, poaching the way as the Phantoms get a shot, and the net's dislodged. It still went in. Ferguson shot it into the net. It was off his moorings. I can almost see an argument if that were to count since the puck went in the right elevation. They waved the goal off. It would have been a short-handed goal. They wave off the goal immediately after it went in, and the Jaguars appeared to be getting a break there. There is some circumstances in the NHL where the net is put off its moorings and the puck goes in where they have counted it, but it seems in this situation they waved it off. The captain, Brandon Vichenko, all the way down towards center ice, got to Annunziata as Pyro Pavel gets the outlet pass to Murphy, trying to get around Peoples. Now goes to the captain, Vichenko. He's checked as he goes over the line, and he lost the puck. Gets it back, gets a shot, and Rittenhouse it has to stop that one as it goes right towards his net. There's 37 seconds to go in the Darren Freeman penalty. 3:38 to go in the first. Vichenko, Murphy, Pyro Pavel, and Annunziata are on the ice right now. Rowd couldn't get to the puck as Annunziata backhands it back towards Rowd, the defenseman 14, as now McGuire's pass goes off the stick as it deflects off of Brendan Vichenko's twig. And now the puck goes back towards the left corner. 16 seconds on the power play for Igloo. Vichenko, see what he'll do here. He'll just flip one towards center ice guy to Murphy shorthanded on a 1-2, but it's easily broken up by McGuire. Brought back the other way. The Jags get a shot towards the net of Connor, but doesn't even hit the post as it goes way high and wide. The power play has ended. Darren Freeman is now back on the bench, and we're back on 5-on-5 hockey. The Phantoms survived that and got some good chances shorthanded as well. Connor makes a save with the right pad. Tyler Adams couldn't maintain control. As meanwhile, the Phantoms will try to move right down the middle for Murphy. Murphy passed it for Leisure. Nice right pad stop by Rittenhouse. A rebound chance there by Hathaway is stopped by Rittenhouse. Another save. Another shot. Save Rittenhouse. Couldn't cover up the rebound. A fourth shot. And Rittenhouse once again denies Hathaway. Good saves made by the Igloo's netminder. Ryan Hathaway. Phantoms on a line change. Brings it past the blue line. As Nicholas Schock will now clear and try to chase it all the way down. Thomas Pyro Pavel on the left side near the Phantoms bench was Adams. This will not be, it will be icing. This will be an icing. With 2:01 to go in the first. Henry Long won the face-off on the offside dot as Rittenhouse will have to touch it for his defense. Edwards also briefly touched it, as well as Alexander. Peoples will get it back towards McGuire. This is shot all the way down to center ice. Bounces to Nolan Sargent, who gathers the puck up. To his defense, Pyro Pavel. Now it's Alexander. He checks down McGuire at center ice on a clean play. As now Peoples lost the puck there from Long. And two Jaguars run into him. That was also Shannon. Centering pass in front towards the net of Rittenhouse. As Marzell will try to clear it past the point as the Phantoms can't keep it in the Jaguar zone. Shaw will backhand it towards the corner. Rittenhouse leaves it for his defense. McGuire rattles it all the way down to the point of Alexander and flipped one towards Peoples as we reach the last minute to play in the first period. Here's a shot saved made by Rittenhouse. That time from Ashton Lezer, the assistant captain. He has the puck again, makes his own pass off the boards. Marzo touched it. Alexander backhand pass towards Long. Couldn't get to the puck in time as Shaw barely keeps it onside. Fanned on his first clearing attempt, but got it to the corner anyway. Alexander, 40 seconds left. Here's Shaw, left wing feed. That was not Alexander. That was a Nunziata shot that was battered wide. This will be an icing against the Jaguars. Easy call there. Freeman off the face-off, scores! What a shot by Darren Freeman! And it's 2-0! Freeman's 5th goal of the season on senior night, and it's 2-0 Phantoms. He took that shot right off the face-off, top shelf and in. He's on the ice still. As Esposito got to the left side there as the Jags get a shot, and a save is made by Connor, his 8th save so far in the game. 10 seconds left in the first period. Freeman off his stick. Won't really go after it as Round and the defense holds off, and the Jags' time is going to wind down. The Phantoms lead 2-0 after 1. We will be back for the second. Second period is now underway. The Phantoms lead 2-0 after the first period. The goal is coming from Darren Freeman, who scored within the last minute of the period, and also scoring for the Phantoms was William Shaw. A big group of seniors on this Phantoms youth team, 13 in total. This now goes to the corner. The shots on net dominating the Phantoms as they have shots on net 24-8 as that goes wide of the net of Noah Connor. Christopher Nunziata's pass taken away there as Hangerer will go on the line. He's got Murphy as an option. Hangerer's shot. He hit the iron with the rubber. You can hear it went off the post from here. The Jaguars now move back the other way, try to get around Ashton Lezer as it goes past the net of Connor. Like I was saying, you could hear the puck hit the post from here. There's always that same ringing sound on every single hockey net ever. It seems like this noise never changes whatsoever, even in video games. It's the same exact noise. Tyler Adams trying to get it around Shannon. Nunziata will back it behind for his defenseman and winger. His defenseman line mate Ashton Lezer gets checked by Edwards. Esposito ran into there by Murphy near the Phantoms bench as it's cleared all the way back down. No icing here. Lezer to a Nunziata. He'll take his time as he dekes around Farrell. Nunziata, left wing pass goes down on the wing there as Hangerer throws it across, deflects off a Phantom stick and wide of the net of Rittenhouse, the goaltender for the Jaguars. As this is carried back out there by Pyra Pavel. And Nunziata in front there for Long, brings it over the line. Long off another Jaguar stick. That was the stick of Esposito as Pyra Pavel got to Nunziata. This will be an icing against the Phantoms. Off this face-off, the Jags try to get a shot on net there from Mello, but it went off the stick there of Shaw as the Phantoms cleared past the blue line. They'll bring the other way. Here comes Henry Long. Long's pass off the shin there of Esposito. A shot on net towards Rittenhouse goes wide anyway as Nolan Sargent gets it back to Pyra Pavel. Plenty of players of Phantoms Youth that are current or if not former members in the Lehigh Valley Scholastic Hockey League. Sargent fanned on the pass as the Jags nearly bring it towards the net as it was fanned wide there. That was Dominic Guillenetto, who leads the entire team in points this season. Well, he's tied with points with Anthony Farrell at 18 apiece as this puck is saved and covered up there by Rittenhouse. Peoples off this face-off. The defenseman 40 for the Jags trying to get it past their center ice there. Jags clear it back up towards their own zone of Peoples. Peoples near as they'll pass it around there from Freeman. Ashton Lezer, Nicholas Schock off the stick of Freeman, brought into over the line nearly by Hall as the Jaguars trying to move in on a 3-on-2, a 2-on-2, a 3-on-3 if they can hurry as Esposito. A stick was flying. That was the stick of Darren Freeman. He broke his stick. Oh, man, that's got to be bad luck. He just scored with that stick, and now he has broken it on senior night. That's going to be some bad luck there. Meanwhile, this goes right towards the net of Rittenhouse. Ashton Lezer is going towards the net, but he swept it away. Hopefully Freeman has another stick so he can continue playing tonight. The good Sox pass goes all the way down towards the corner. Once again, Hall picked up by Peoples. Pass to the wing there in front as it goes wide of the net of Connor. That shot attempt came from Anello. And now it's Tyler Glenn, current member of the Nazareth Blue Eagles, as he'll get a shot right into the glove of Rittenhouse, and he covers up once again. Now this puck is stuck on the side of the net and goes around behind forward from Hathaway and round. Hathaway trying to make a pass to the side of the net. Phantoms up here. Parteka shot. Paddle C made there by Rittenhouse and scramble there. He's down. He gets back on his feet. And a surge from the Phantoms now. Nunziata shot blocked by Phantom 6. Between the legs, chance there from Hathaway. Does not go. Good creativity, good idea by Ryan Hathaway, but just not the right execution. A drive by Pirate Pavel bounces towards the net of Rittenhouse. The Phantoms trying to get a rebound. They can't there. Nunziata. Great pressure by the Phantoms. Let's see if they can keep going. But the Jags get it out of the zone. 11:30 and counting to go in the second period. 2-0 Phantoms. Shots on net 29-8 in favor of Lehigh Valley to continue to have this great. They continue to have these relentless offense continue on. Blowing a tire there was a Nunziata. Would have been a disaster, but thankfully he got to Murphy on that pass. Taken away by Hangerer. Good steal. Hangerer will still weigh on the forehand. Behind the goal he goes. Has Pirate Powell as a passing option. Got to a Nunziata instead. He'll backhand into the corner and towards Murphy. You can hear some chatter going around the Phantoms bench for that check in front moments ago. And now it's Hangerer, a shot that deflects and goes high and wide. Actually, that was not Hangerer. That appeared to be Tyler Adams as that shot goes off another Phantom stick towards the slot area between the two circles. And now it's Adams back toward the corner. 10.5 minutes to go in the second period. Stolen away. It's Hangerer still holding on towards the puck as this bounces all the way down to the Phantoms' end. Icing will be the call. Peoples will keep it on an onside play. A backhander goes right into the glove of Connor, but he does not cover up as Aston Lesser has it for the defense of the Phantoms. In front of the stick of Timothy Alexander, Lesser will shoot one towards the wing of Long. Couldn't connect on the read, and there will be an icing as a result. This faceoff is won by the Jags. Goes all the way down. No icing. This is the Jaguars' cause to get the puck in their own end. Rittenhouse hits it off the glass towards Farrell as this puck goes over the glass nearly into the Phantoms bench and out of play. Pirate Powell gets a shot on net that goes wide once again there of Rittenhouse. As Long gets it back to Pirate Powell, who drives one towards the net of Rittenhouse. A rebound try there. Rittenhouse was able to stay with it, and he's got the puck in his pads. This puck was touched by Peoples trying to clear it out of the zone. There was Shannon as they'll get a shot towards Darren Freeman as that pass goes wide. Darren Freeman is back on the ice. He's got a new stick after he broke his last one. Good to see that he has that stick so he can keep playing tonight. Freeman lost the puck as we get a penalty. Do we have a penalty? I believe we might have one as we had a few Jaguars and Phantoms checking each other near the right corner. We'll see what they'll assess here. It is a penalty. Darren Freeman back in the box of shame, his second penalty of the day. But there is a penalty also on the Jaguars, too. Here's Lesser, who gets a wrister good. That goes wide of the glove side there of Alec Rittenhouse. Taken away by Ryan Hathaway. Back passes behind. He goes to Pachenka. Pachenka couldn't get a shot on that as it went off a Jaguars skate. And the Igloo will get it back towards center ice the other way, but not for much longer. Ferguson will backhand it back into the zone. Christopher Nunziata tries to launch one right towards the net, but it's blockered down. It was blocked away. Nunziata again blocked there by the shin of a Jaguar defender there. As that another chance is blocked there once again. There's two blocks in front made by the same player. There was Ryan Edwards for Igloo. As Hathaway will go after it once again. Hathaway at a 1-on-2 to get a shot. Nice save made by Rittenhouse as he got a piece of it with the left pad. Now down back to the corner. As Hathaway tried to throw it across there try to get it to Pacheco, but it goes to the stick of Esposito instead. And now Farrell will spin away and gain the puck back in his zone. Less than 7 minutes to go in the second period. Phantoms still up by 2. Marzo off the glass to clear it into the Phantoms' end of Noah Connor. Pass in front there is intercepted by Murphy as it's blocked down once again. Pyra Pavel goes to Nathan Hengerer. But this will be an icing. Aston Lezer behind his net around from the corner will bring it back towards center ice once again as he will clear it nearly into the Phantoms bench, but it stays in place still. Rittenhouse got to Tyler Adams as Connor Murphy goes after for the Phantoms. Gets checked there towards the corner where some of the jerseys you can see from here are being displayed in honor of the Phantom seniors, as well as some senior banners as well. The Goshawk's pass goes off the stick of Peoples. Adams trying to gain the puck himself, but he can't. And now the Jags try to move on the puck into a surge as Nicholas Shock will backhand it towards Murphy. It's kept onside there by Peoples. Peoples, a shot save made by Noah Connor, his 10th save of the game. Face-up control there as Peoples will get it back behind the net towards Pyra Powell. Gets checked right in front as now Henry Long has it on the left wing. Goes off the stick of Farrell, picked up by Alexander. Alexander has the puck on the corner. Alexander backhand pass in front. That does not go even towards the net. Actually, it was going towards it, but not to it. Pyra Pavel's shot goes actually towards the net as Rittenhouse will glove it down. 5:17 to go in the second. 2-0 Phantoms on senior night. The shots are now 32-10 in favor of the Phantoms. A really good offensive performance, but they're only up by 2. Tyler Adams has the puck, gets it out to the point. Pyra Pavel slams one and goes wide. Shaw moves around. Shaw trying to go right to the net as Rittenhouse stands tall and makes the stop. Annunziata on defense. Got it to Long on offense, and now here comes Shaw. Shaw, Peoples goes down. Shaw right to the net. He scores! Peoples, the defenseman for the Jaguars, fell down. Shaw gets his second goal of the game. He just walked right by Rittenhouse, and he stashed it home. 3-0 Phantoms. His 9th goal on the year. And it's 3-0. Freeman on the ice as well as Sargent. Sargent will take a shot that flex off his stick towards Rittenhouse. And it goes off his pad and back to center ice. It goes now once again. Chased back to the corner there of Nolan Sargent. Can't get to the puck. Farrell got to behind the goal. Pass in front. They couldn't get a shot. And now it goes to Round. Shannon on the point. Gets it behind the goal there. And Noah on the ice at the 8 for the Jaguars. That's in front of the goal crease. And that goes wide of Noah Connor. Shannon and Noah on the side of the net. Picks a shot. Scores! On Noah from the angle. It found its way through Noah Connor. And the Jaguars get their first goal of the game. And they're down by 2. Antonio Anello, that is his second goal of the season. And it's 3-1. One goal you would not expect to get past Noah Connor on that chance. As the Jags get just what they needed. They're still down by 2, but at least they have something other than a goose egg on the board. Off the stick of Shannon. Back to the zone of Pyra Pavel. And Ferguson nearly turned over again. Pyra Pavel brings it to center ice. Booted there off the skate there of Round. Round trying to bring it over the line. He do. Jags moving numbers. A 3-on-1. Pass in front towards Nello. The recent goal scored could not go. A big chance for the Jags there. Couldn't even get it to the net. And it's Round again. Round behind the angle. Trying to trickle it towards the line as Connor got over to the left side of the net and was able to hold on. McGuire, his shot tipped off the stick of a Phantom, but Pyra Powell. It's a break pass for Brandon Pacheco. Through to the fence. The captain trying to move on in for a shot. Save made by Rittenhouse. Pass in front. Another shot there. That time from Ferguson. It was a one-time blast. Did not even hit the goal crease. This bouncing puck goes to the defense of Nicholas Schock. He's a current member of the Northampton Concrete Kids, and his brother Bryce is also playing for Northampton right now as this puck goes over the safety netting. Nicholas Schock on the Phantoms wears number 9. On Northampton, he wears 91. His brother Bryce wears number 17 for the Northampton Concrete Kids. Ranked the best team in the LVSHL this season. They have the first seed locked up in the playoffs as Annunziata tried to make a cannon launch of a shot that goes high and wide. Goes back in front again towards Annunziata. Couldn't get to the puck as he back into his defensive position. Keeps it onside. As his puck is stuck near the Phantoms bench off a few skates. Phantoms get the puck, however. It's nearly towards Long. Jumping there was Adams. As Ashton Leisure gets it back to Annunziata. 2.5 minutes to go in the second. It's 3-1 Phantoms. Adams pass toward the center ice line. Hits it back towards the boards of Margot as Leisure hit it back towards the right side as Rittenhouse will have to leave it for his defense. McGuire unintentionally gives it to Tyler Adams. And now here comes a shot there by Ferguson. Save made by Rittenhouse as he manages to get the puck with that chance on net for the Phantoms. Nearly 40 shots on net now for the Phantoms. It's currently at 39. Face-off won by the Phantoms. Pyra Pavel tried to clear it off the high glass, but it did not go as far as I would think he probably wanted it to. He gets it back off the boards towards Shaw. Shaw on the right side off the stick of Shannon. He'll turn back towards the corner. Now it goes in front towards Rittenhouse for a shot. And does the puck go in? It does. Apologies for the delayed response. I was not sure if the puck went in until I saw the officials signaling and the Phantoms celebrating. Henry Long with the goal, and it's 4-1. Less than a minute to go in the second period. For Long, that's his 12th goal of the season. Ashton Lesnar on defense. And now the Phantoms bring it back the other way. It's Hall. A shot scores! Shaw had 2. This time the goal goes to Hall. Less than a minute later, 5-1. Aiden Hall, his 12th on the year. Phantoms now having a dominating 5-1 lead. Pyra Pavel on the point. Hits it off the boards now, goes behind the nearly of McGuire. And now it's Shaw trying to get one nicely by towards the pads of there. Rittenhouse, Pyra Pavel got a shot on net even though the buzzer went off. But it's 5-1 Phantoms after 2. We will be back for the third and final period. Third period about to get underway. The Phantoms lead 5-1. Shots on net 45-12 in favor of Lehigh Valley. A lot of parents and spectators in attendance tonight and senior night enjoying the show. Pyra Pavel to Annunziata. Gets the outlet pass to Ferguson. Over the line there is Pyra Pavel. Actually, that was Pachenka who will backhand it back towards Ferguson. Back it goes to the captain. Pachenka, it's taken by Roud as he has it off his skates, as well as Shannon's skates. 84 towards Shannon. Well, backhanded one towards Ferguson. And now this is flipped all the way back to center ice as Annunziata will have to chase the puck all the way down. Pass goes up into the air, and now it's Ferguson. Over the line is Hathaway, nearly towards Pachenka. Rittenhouse will clear it all the way down. But no, it's kept on side for a shot. That goes off the blocker of Rittenhouse from Annunziata. Hathaway deking away. Backhand pass goes to Lesnar. Decked there by 84 twice. Still has some possession. And now it's Hathaway. Lets it go off the glove of Rittenhouse, but he does not cover up. And Pachenka towards the center ice line there. Now it's Ferguson who couldn't get a shot on net. This is cleared down, and this will be an easily icing called here against the Jaguars. As Peoples passed it off of Murphy off his skates, and now it's brought back over the line on an onside play by Tyler Adams, and Murphy will have to chase. Gets it. As he's checked by Peoples, kicking there by Adams. Adams still holding on. He got back to the point of knowing Sargent. Sargent, a shot deflected off his stick and goes off of Rittenhouse. Trying to wrap it around there was Long, but he couldn't get it past Peoples. He couldn't get it past Rittenhouse's skates, and he was able to keep it out on that attempt. Pyra Pavel waits, drives one, save me with the right pad of Rittenhouse, as now Alexander will hit it off the boards, gets the puck back, side of that, Long trying to feed it in front to Alexander, but he couldn't get a good shot, it went off a Jaguars stick. Now it's Pyra Pavel, back to Long and goes, he'll backhand him around from his skates as well. Long still keeps it, Long will wait, gets it down for Shaw, makes a nice play, and he missed the net! Oh, man! Trying to go glove side of Rittenhouse, but it did not go. Shaw, he was checked from behind his back. Both of his skates were up in the air, but he did not fall. He stayed on his balance as the Phantoms are trying to keep more offense going here, but they'll have to regroup at center ice, but not for long as Alexander gets a shot. Goes off the right pads there of Rittenhouse. Long back to the point of Shaw. Shaw makes a nice play around Peoples. Backhand pass to center, and trying to get to Long, who gets it anyway for a shot. Trickles in, they score! And now the Phantoms take it back away there from Hall. And now it's Glenn. Throws on across, goes off of Rittenhouse. A rebound, another save, Rittenhouse, and he's got it. Christopher Nunziata in front there from Hall and Glenn. Hall will shoot one, and it's swallowed up by Rittenhouse, but he'll try to clear it. He couldn't shoot it that far away. Tyler Glenn keeps it. Hall! That shot goes wide. And that shot goes right to Rittenhouse again there from Ashton Lezer. As Shannon hits it off the boards around there from Glenn. This bounces up towards the air slightly. Freeman picks it up with his new stick. As two Jaguars collide with one another at center ice. Meanwhile, Hall makes a nice pass trying to get it to Freeman, but he couldn't get the shot on goal. Bertito off the glove there in front. Freeman kept it onside. Good play. It's still in the Jags zone, but not for much longer. Tyler Glenn towards Shannon. Backhand pass towards Freeman and Tyler Glenn. Glenn will try to shoot from long range. Goes off the Jaguars stick and off Rittenhouse's twig. Bertito will take his time looking for some options here. He'll try to move around the captain, Bratanka, who steals it away. Good play by the captain. Randy Bratanka trying to move right on in. He couldn't get a shot on that. It's broken up by Shannon. Now it's Sargent. Sargent, a wrist shot that flex off a stick and wide. And now Ferguson couldn't get the puck on the follow-up try, as well as Farrell. Shannon and Brachenka and Ferguson and Bertito are at the puck right now, trying to get it free. It's stuck on Bertito's skates. They're trying to get it out. Comes free to Brachenka on the forehand to the point. Pyra Powell trying to launch one, but it deflected off an Angelo towards Sargent. Sargent goes down on a legal play as the Jaguars get it past the blue line. Hathaway trying to wrap it around. Shot on net. Goes wide from Hengerer. He slightly ran into Rittenhouse accidentally. He tapped his helmet, acknowledging that he did not mean to do that. As this is cleared all the way back down. Phantoms will try to they were attempting to bring it the other way. And now here comes Esposito on the right wing. Dekes around, trying to get around Murphy. Falls down there. I'm not sure if he went off a stick or he just simply fell as this puck goes off the stanching of the boards. Meanwhile, here comes Murphy. Murphy on the wing, looking for some help. As the puck is still loose there from Farrell. Shaw couldn't keep it onside as he gets it back towards defense. As they're still trying to get it back out. Now goes to Murphy, who lost control of the puck on the angle. As this goes all the way back down and sails to the defense of Nunziata. 8:44 counting to go in the third. Still 6-1 Phantoms as Connor has to make a save with his blocker. Almost thought the puck was going to go out of bounds. Seeing how high up in the air it went, but it stays in play. And now here come the Phantoms there. Here comes Shaw. Shaw couldn't maintain control as the puck, he couldn't get to the puck in time. As Long now has to try to wrap it around towards behind the angle there of Rittenhouse, but he was able to cover up. 8 minutes to go in regulation. 6-1 Phantoms. That goes off. The pass, or at least clearing play, goes off of Shannon, his glove, and his Lesnar again blocked by a stick in front. Esposito takes it the other way for Igloo. Down to center ice, and he goes over the line and gets checked there hard there as a shot, and that goes towards Dylan Connor, but tipped back to the corner. Our backhander goes off the pad there of Connor. Good save with the right pad. Shaw in front for Alexander. He'll clear it towards Shannon. Rittenhouse hits it off the boards. Phantoms keep it in. Nice play. It's Hall. He lost control as Shannon got back to his other defense. Marzel. Now here come the Phantoms with some space to move. Pachenko, shot, save Rittenhouse as he stops the rebound. Ferguson was going right towards the goal crease, so Rittenhouse made the right play just to hold on. Hathaway and Protetto for this face-off as Peoples will try to clear it past the point, but Lesher keeps it onside for now. Pachenko and Protetto try to get after towards the puck as now Hathaway has the control. Takes a wrist shot that goes high and wide of Rittenhouse. He had some power, but just not enough accuracy there. Ferguson, former member of the Nazareth Blue Eagles, gives it to Nicholas Schuck, who gets a shot off the mask there of Rittenhouse. That's one way to use her head as the puck goes off his head equipment. Ferguson now looking for some options to the point. Goes to Ashton Lesher, trying to get it around his defense. Back to Hathaway it goes. Hathaway waits, trying to make a cross move in front, but he ran into McGuire. He tried to make the ever-so-common Trevor Zegers goal play. Great idea, it was not good enough there. As McGuire, the number 2 for the Jaguars, made a good play just to run right into him to make sure he didn't get a chance to try to wrap that right up off the top bar and in. This is cleared back in by Pyra Powell with 2.5 minutes to go in the game. And now here's Long moving it alone. Save me by Rittenhouse from Henry Long. Marzo and Long for this face-off. Phantoms come up with it from Shaw, but they couldn't keep it onside. Alexander intercepted by Esposito as he tries to go after it into the Phantom zone. Comes free to center ice. Phantoms trying to bring it the other way. They will. It's Long around from McGuire. Makes a nice deke as he gets a shot from the angle as it's battered wide. Nice save made by Rittenhouse. Sargent ran into by Edwards. But now the Phantoms will now rush back the other way. Protetto nearly intercepted by Freeman. Protetto has to gain the puck back, taken by Tyler Glenn. Towards Freeman, taken by Peoples, kept onside by Lesher, deflects towards Hall. Hall fit one across, but he couldn't get it to Freeman for a shot on that. It goes to Nicholas Schuck. His pass blocked by McGuire. That backhander goes to the corner. 15 seconds left. Glenn check from behind. One of the suction cups of my banner comes off, actually, from that check as a result. Almost surprised that hasn't fallen off by now. As Freeman will have to go after it. Time's going to wind down. The Phantoms win 6-1 on senior night. I'm Nicholas Garofolo. Thank you for joining us for Nick's hockey broadcast. Final score, the Phantoms 6, the Jaguars 1. Good night.